Hey, Shania. Hey, Adam. Shania's back at being the first one in chat. You used to be the first one, like, every stream, and then for a little bit you weren't, and then here you are again. What you guys been up to? My neck hurts. I think I slept on it funny. Oh, you know what? I bet it is. I think I need a new pillow. I think that's what it is. Because I realize every time my neck starts hurting, it's because I need a new pillow. Hey, Brian. I love your shirt. Thank you. It was a hand-me-down from Anna. It says Daddy on it. I remember when we got this. We got it at Pride. Shit. I don't know. It was like 5 years ago or something. 4 or 5 years ago. Hey, Andrea. Andrea? Don't get used to it. Love your reactions to Eden. Love from Spain. Ah, thank you. Love from Florida. You probably don't hear that often. Hey, ISDL 14. It all depends on what I was doing that day and if I forget about the stream or not. Oh, well, that. Thank you for forgetting. Hi from Israel. Oh, let me switch to chat real quick before I forget. I still need to make sure. I need to figure out if there's anything wrong. Because I know last stream a bunch of you guys said that you were having issues with your comments coming through. Okay, here we go. Allow all comments. Well, this one says hold inappropriate comments for review, but it would still send to me. Okay, so now we're going to save it. Okay, so hopefully that worked. Let's see if we have any issues this time. Hi, Tali. Tali? And Israel. I haven't went to Pride since pre-COVID. I have only ever been to 2 Prides, both with Anna. And I mean, they were, I'm a big introvert, so I mean, they're not like the most fun for me, but I mean, they weren't bad. They were good. I'm just a huge introvert. I just have a bad memory sometimes. Dude, welcome to the club. Hey, Tracy. I'll probably open up your boxes here in a second. Well, both boxes and then 2 bags. I'm a new supporter on Patreon because I'm Spanish and I love your reaction videos to Welcome to Eden. Oh, thanks. The first one is going to come out, is it tomorrow? It's either that or Buffy. I think that one's coming out tomorrow. Yeah. So, season 2, episode 1 comes out tomorrow. I just got finished editing it. Rest in peace to a rock and roll legend. Tina Turner died today. I know, I saw that. I saw that, like, I don't know, because I texted my mother. I saw it, like, right as soon as the news came out. Let me see. When did I text that to her? At 3 o'clock. My throat is freaking killing me today. It's these damn allergies. I don't know why, but my throat has been hurt. It's only in the afternoon, and that's how I know it's allergies. That, and I keep looking at it to see if it's like, if I have strep or something. But I've only ever had strep, I think, twice in my life. And the last time I had it was like 2 years, 3. I know what company I was working for. I'm just trying to remember if that was 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. Was it 3 years ago? I don't think it was 3 years. Maybe it was only 2 years ago. Do you have a favorite song from Tina Turner? I love Tina Turner's music. Let me look up a list and I can tell you which one. Oh, oops. Oh, I knew what I was talking about. I feel like everyone's is like probably Proud Mary, but probably What's Love Got to Do with It. Or Rolling on the River. I feel like either Proud Mary or Rolling on the River is well, I think that's probably the same thing. Rolling on the River, I bet, is a tour or something that she did. Yeah, probably What's Love Got to Do with It. That's probably my favorite one. Favorite Eden ship, favorite character, do you like the show? Well, yeah, if I didn't like the show, I would not continue reacting to it. There's a couple of shows where I've only started it but never finished it. And that's how you can tell if I like something or not. But favorite ship... Oh, that one's easy. Micah and Charlie. And favorite character... Astrid, for sure. But yeah, Astrid's my favorite character, and Micah and Charlie are my favorite ship. Rolling on the River. Do you want us in the stream to start calling you daddy? I don't care. I mean, I'm not. I just thought I wore this shirt just out of like kind of irony and to see like what you guys would say. Cause she gave me this shirt like a couple weeks ago, and I just kind of forgot that she gave it to me. And then I saw it earlier, and I was like, this will be funny to like, cause I recorded 2 episodes earlier. I recorded the first episode of season 2 for Welcome to Eden, and then I recorded a Buffy episode. Since I don't have Z right now, I was like, well, let me get caught up on some videos. So I recorded 2 episodes. So I'm actually wearing this shirt in 2 episodes, and then of course streaming. And I was like, so I wanted to wear it to see really what you guys would say, but. Also, I've only seen the first episode, so don't tell me anything for Welcome to Eden. So the first episode of season 2. I love Micah and Charlie. I love them so much. I don't know why, but I do. And I think it's because Micah tries to act like she doesn't care about him, or she did for a while anyway. But she clearly, you could tell that she does, and I love them. And Charlie's like full, well, I would say he's like fully in love with her, but I mean, I think so, you know. Hit the like button, everybody. Yes, please and thank you. Hey, Kirby's 100. Micah is fine and Charlie is adorable. Do you mean fine as in she's alright, or do you mean fine as in she's good looking? Team Zoa and Belle here. I like them, don't get me wrong. I do. They're just not my favorite. I think Micah and Charlie are my favorite. I don't know if they're in-game. They're my in-game. I don't know if they're in-game in general, but they're my in-game. And then Astrid's my favorite because she's just a bitch. Love it. Also let me know if your messages don't end up coming through, because I switched it over to allow all messages. So, if I don't read one out loud, unless for some reason it's super inappropriate, just let me know. Color suits you, Daddy? Oh, God. This is the only pink shirt that I have. This is the only pink article of clothing that I have. Actually, I think it's the only pink thing that I have in the house. I don't do pink. What in the... This is like the only pink thing that I own, I feel like. I'm trying to think if there's anything else pink. Well, that's purple back there. That MILF sign. Definitely nothing in here is pink. It's definitely the only pink article of clothing. Let me think. I think it's the only pink thing that I own. Turns out my niece is a huge House of Night fan. She thinks Zoe is badass and is dropping off the books in a few hours. They're great. They're great books, and people. I think I don't know why. I think it's mainly like geared towards like teenagers and young adults. I really think anybody would like to read it because they're just great books in general. The author is PC and Kristen Cast. They are a mother and daughter writing team, and I think it's hilarious sometimes because when you read the books, you're like, I wonder who wrote what, because there's there's a few scenes in there, and I don't know which. I love my mother. I think my mother and I could be able to do something like that, because we're like, my mother is basically just like me, I feel like, in personality wise, and all of us in our family are like dirty, so I feel like that it would like that type of situation, like it would be similar to my mother and myself, but it's just kind of funny because I wonder who ended up writing certain stuff in the book. Micah told him that she would choose Eden if he made her choose, but she didn't tell anyone he was going to escape. I know. Yeah, I remember that. She said that she would choose Eden, but she didn't in the end. She chose Charlie. Hey, Ohio. I haven't seen the show Welcome to Eden. It's good. It's a good show. It reminds me a little bit of The Wilds, like season 1 of The Wilds. A really dirty version. Especially I've only watched the first episode of season 2, but that one was, holy cow, was that dirty. Amaya Salamanca? I don't know if that's how you, it's probably not how you say your name. Nails the role of Astrid. She's amazing and scary. I know. That's why I love her. And she's bitchy. Fine as in good looking? Oh, okay. Well, I was just making sure. I'm not into pink myself. I'm just a tomboy, so I don't, I don't dig pink. I mean, I guess tomboys can still dig pink, but I just don't. Hi, Cass from Scotland. Hey. Hot chocolate tonight? Yes, because my freaking throat is killing me. I only have one bag of hot chocolate left. have tea, so I can always drink tea, but I haven't really been in a tea kind of mood. I did really like that first episode of Welcome to Eden, though, for season 2. I think that one so far is the best episode. I think my favorite characters are Belle and Micah. I like Belle. I don't know if she's like my favorite character. I love Micah. Micah's up there with my favorite too. Astrid's just number 1, and then Micah's probably number 2. My most hated character. I mean, I don't want to give a spoiler. My most hated character is. I mean, you could probably figure it out by me not wanting to say who it is because I don't want to give a spoiler. And then let's see, my second. I can't stand Nico, and I can't stand Eric. Eric might be a good guy, but he's real creepy. No. Don't like Eric, don't like Nico. And my most hated character, I already gave away. Well, I mean, I haven't given away anything yet, I guess. Ulysses, can't stand him. He always plays an asshole. Well, I say always, but he was only an elite other than this show. So if he played any other like types of characters, I don't know. But anytime there's a sex scene in a book, I try my best to not picture the author. Well, I'm not picturing the author. Like, while I'm reading a sex scene, I'm not imagining the writer or the author writing that scene. I don't, that's not what I think of. But after the fact, then I'm like, huh. But I don't even normally do that when I'm thinking about an author writing a sex scene. I never do that except for in the House of Night series because it's a mother and daughter writing duo. So that's why I think of it, because I'm like, well, who wrote it? The mother or the daughter? And then they probably, what I assume is they probably proofread each other's stuff, or they could just like write everything. I wouldn't imagine that's probably how it would work out, is they just like both write everything and then just combine stuff. I imagine like either they just like have scenes or characters in mind, and then they just like come together and like pitch it to each other and then write what they think. That's what I imagine things going for a mother-daughter duo in that type of situation. What kind of hot chocolate do you drink? Whatever the regular box kind is. I think it's like the Swiss or something. It's either that or I'll use the chocolate oranges and I'll put it in like hot milk. Or I'll like make my own hot chocolate. But I usually only make my own hot chocolate on Christmas. What's your favorite hot chocolate to drink? I don't know if I have a favorite. I just always end up just getting whatever the cheapest is at the store usually. I know my least favorite. I don't like Starbucks' hot chocolate. Ugh, it's gross. And I only know that for a fact because we had some. I was like, oh, this is not good. In my opinion, season 2 is way better than season 1. Darker and more mature. Can't wait to watch your reactions to some scenes. Yeah, already. Episode 1 is pretty crazy. I have one character that I hate so much more, but I won't say it because it's a spoiler of season 2. Oh yeah, if it's a spoiler, don't tell me. I know, but seriously, have you seen Stephen King? What about Stephen King? What, do you imagine him writing sex scenes or something? I don't think I've ever read a Stephen King book. Which, he fits my style, so I don't know why I haven't. I don't, because I think I'm just so busy all the time that I don't like fit that into my schedule as much. And then also like recently I've just, well, recently as in the past, how long? Oh, I can tell you, ever since um MFS ended, that's when I started reading fanfics. And they're all Talder fanfics, of course. So I even, like, I have another book that I got a couple months back, and I read, like, the first 2 or 3 chapters of it or something, and then that's when I got into reading fanfics. So I just like dropped the book, and I just was into fanfics. Stephen King, The Stand, incredible book. He's honestly overrated. Dean Koontz is better. I don't think I've read anything by him either. You never read any of Stephen King books? No, I have not. Well, it's because pretty much ever since I left high school, I haven't read like that many books. Like I read the House of Night series in when I was in high school, and then even after that, because they kept coming out with more even after I left high school. Um, so then I would read those, and then but like I would read those as they would come out, but otherwise I was either working at or like doing school. So I've always like I am not a person who just likes to like chill out and relax. Relaxing to me is doing a bunch of stuff, and like if I'm not doing something, then I can't relax because then it's on my mind and I'm like, "Oh, I have so much stuff I have to get done." I'm one of those people. The Stand was made into a movie and a series later on. Is that what the movie and the series was called? Was The Stand? Multiple movies and series, same with it. Hmm. Hey, Mikey. What are you drinking? I was drinking hot chocolate. Now I'm going to go back to water. I guess I can open these things now. I think there's only one box with your address on it, so let me like scribble that out. So I think these both are like Amazon packages. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. This one might not be like Amazon per se, but it doesn't have your address on it. This one does though. This chair creaks so bad. I love this chair. This chair is so comfy, but it creaks. It's probably because I sit in it all the freaking time. I need to figure out how to like WD-40 it or something. Okay. I think it only had your address on there once. Since my hand surgery, not so great. I've been jonesing to be more productive. Oh, I think everyone deserves to like relax and chill out. I just can't. When I was bedridden, that was the worst. Amazon packages, meh, but am excited about one for me directly. Which one do you want me to open first? Do you have a preference? think Poncho's right. Hey, Poncho. Honestly, he just, if I don't have Zion, then he's like, forget you. Amazon save mine for last. Okay. Oh, this one is Amazon. I think they're both. I think all three of these are Amazons. Okay. Oops. Is this fully charged anyway? No. No. Back up a smidge. Okay. 80s Stephen King was the best / worst / craziest. Supposedly he was cocained out of his mind when writing. Oh. Well, yeah. Well, then that's probably how he got all those categories in. Is it difficult for you to watch a Spanish show? I can't concentrate on the show while reading subtitles. No, it doesn't bother me at all. I mean, it's not just like Spanish, but yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. But no, it doesn't bother me. I don't like, if something is in English, I don't like having the subtitles on. Because then I wouldn't focus. And it drives me nuts sometimes because Anna really likes subtitles on. So I swear almost every time I go into a different streaming service, I have to go and turn off the subtitles before I watch something because she'll have them on and then I have to go and turn them off. What's your favorite TV show? Rosalia Niles is my favorite TV show of like all time. And then I really like Wentworth. That's another one. It depends on the category for me because, I mean, of all time, overall, Rosalia Niles, and then I've got, like, suspense and comedy and, like, depends on the category, but... Hey, Cody. What would you like to see in Welcome to Eden Season 3? Oh, I have no freaking clue because I only watched the first episode of Season 2. I don't know, more death? More craziness? Oh my god, did you give me an extension cord? I'm always, you know what's funny is I always need these. Like anywhere around the house. I'm just curious what it looks like. Oh, and it's a black one. Cool. Thank you. Oh, it's a nice one. Look at that. I mean, not that I would not expect it to be a nice one. Oh, it's even got the USB ones in there. Ooh. I like that. I wish the other one did, but that one's white. I was going to say I can put this one over here, but that's fine. I'll stick it back there so it's all the stuff back there is black. For the most part, all of the cords are black except for the light cord. The light cord's white. But thank you. I always need these. I swear like every outlet in the house just ends up needing an extension cord at this point. And I need Astrid not to die because she's my favorite character. I don't imagine, like, I feel like if they killed off Astrid, then the show would go downhill. I need a grief counselor after season 4 of Wentworth. Oh, you finished season 4? Season 4 has got to be it's either season 3 or season 4 has got to be the best Wentworth season. I think season 4, except for the ending, is just... Oh, hold on, I don't want to open this one yet. Well, I know what this one is. I'll just go ahead and open it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know what that one is, too. Yeah, what the hell. I'll just open this one. Because I think you just told me what all of them are. I think I've changed my name back. Yes. Why did you change your name back? Ooh, awesome. I don't think I have... I was going to say if I had a screwdriver up here, then I would just do it right now, but I don't think I have one up here, actually. because I think I gave it back to Anna. Is this a flathead or is that a Phillips? That's a flathead. Yeah, I don't think I have one up here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just open it. Oh, you know what? I've got a flathead in my bathroom, so I don't have to go into the... I don't have to go into the garage for one. So I could probably go get that in a second. My daughter loves subtitles too. Drives me freaking nuts every damn time I turn them off. It's like a damn war we're having. I don't like it. I don't have a I know why people use them, even if, like, because Anna has them on because I feel like it helps her kind of, like, hear. Like, it helps her be able to, like, interpret what is being said. Because I feel like it helps her pay attention more. But for me, it would distract me. Best is season 3. I couldn't stop watching. So far, that is, I just started season 5. They're all great. And then, what is it? It's either season 7 or season 8 that's like freaking it's just crazy. Extension cords are always an awesome thing to have. Oh, for sure. Halo name was getting on my nerves. I think I know what this is. Oh, yes, this one comes with a pump. I realized the one that we currently have, it has, like, syrup all down the bottle. Oh, yeah, this is that salted caramel that you were talking about. I can't wait to try it. I love salted caramel stuff. It's a perfect flavor for lattes, iced coffees, and milkshakes. I haven't made a homemade milkshake, and I don't think I've made one since I was, like, a kid. We used to make one at, like, this sleepover that we used to have at our neighbor's house. And I think that's the last time I made one. And that was forever ago. That was like 15 years ago or something. They don't make a pump for the glass bottles. That's stupid. They need to. Yeah, they need to, because there's like, so, like I said, there's just like a whole bunch of, there's like you can't hold the bottle. I have to like hold it from the very bottom of the bottle so that I don't touch the syrup, like, so I don't get it all over my fingers. I found that frustrating too. Yeah, and it's just like, because I don't want my fingers all sticky. Hi, Cass. So my date went well. She said we will have to see each other again soon. I hope so soon. She's so pretty. Oh, I'm so glad that went well for you. I don't know which way to open it. I'm guessing this way. It looks like the top. You're being a pain in the ass. Since I live alone, I would lick off that extra dropper extra drop or two. Yeah, well, yeah, obviously I don't live alone, but I don't, like, even if I did it, I feel like they probably wouldn't care, but I'm just not going to do it. And this one's in, like, its own thingy here. Oh my god. It's a share one. I need to figure out where to put her. Probably next to this charcuterie board. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I don't even know if I actually showed you guys. It's my share one. I'm trying to get it so the glare doesn't show. She's got a little microphone. Oh, I love it. I can't cover up her face on this charcuterie board, though. Should I put it right there? Like, it would end up going... You wouldn't really be able to see it, though. I mean, half this shit you can't see anyway, but... So, I put it... Jeez, how far back do I have to scoot? Right there. I might end up moving it. I just put it right next to the charcuterie board, but... I don't know, I feel like if I move it, it would end up getting covered up by something else. I don't know, we might keep it there. It goes good with the charcuterie board anyway. Thank you, thank you. I've been waiting for them to release that for a few months. I'm surprised that she wasn't already a thing. That is so cool, Cass. Thank you. Perfect. I mean, it just kind of goes. She kind of goes right next to her charcuterie board. Let me go get this flathead real quick, and I'll put this cover on. Actually, I had a Phillips one too. I didn't realize I had a Phillips in I'm surprised too, she's iconic. She is iconic. Let me move it so you guys can still see me. Oh! His bouncer's right there on the floor. I don't think I can read the chat from here. Barely. Well, I can barely read it up there anyway. Ah, son of a bitch. I do need a Phillips. Okay, hold on, because that one's a Phillips. This one's just a flathead. Okay. Hold on. Be right back. This chair is still in the way. Man, you guys are getting an entertaining, an entertaining live. screw. Jeez. You know what? That's probably because I need to undo this. The bottom one's not even... I don't know who did this last time. The bottom one's not even screwed in. The bottom one's just in there. Nope, that needs to come out. This just must be a long-ass screw. What are you saying? Handy woman Cass. She got skills. I mean, I'm just unscrewing some screws here. Oh, and I just push it back. This is a long ass screw. I think it's almost out though. All the other screws in these plates were not this long. Well, I thought they were only going to be as long as this other one. I'm about to just take a break. Does it look dumb? Can you tell? Oh, you can't even tell. It's like sticking out quite a bit over here. Top screw is compensation for the lack of bottom. Sounds dirty. Yeah, the top screw is really freaking long. Well, actually, I think they're both really long. I think they're both the same screw. But they're still... Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, I can see it's still in there. Aha! Got it. Well, now I just pushed something back in. Oh, there we go. I got it. It's not in the hole. Man, whenever he painted these walls, he did not take the outlets off. There we go. I'll show you how long these damn screws were. They were this freaking long. That's how come it took me forever to get the screws out. Oh, you know what? Let me put them with the other ones. Did I put them in here? Either that or I put them in the in the bathroom. Why would I put them in the bathroom? In the closet. Nope, they're right here. Cool. Let me get it off for you. Well, damn, some asshole just stole my son's car. I sincerely hope they sell out on the railroad tracks. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, you guys are dirty. Sorry, I know that's dark. Holy heck, that is some long screw job. I don't know why they did it that long. You can barely see the little outline where he did not paint. He didn't take the outlets off before he painted. I mean, I knew that one whenever I replaced the other ones. But I don't think you can hardly tell. I can't wait until I get the other freaking light extension to go with the... So I can actually get the whole freaking box lit up. But that's going to be a second. Let me put this over here. Over there. It is still less visible than the white one. Oh, for sure. And I don't know why, but like in my screen, my walls almost look like a bluish color. But they're a really dark gray. It doesn't look like it on the YouTube playback. The YouTube playback looks more gray. But on my thingy, it looks blue. I don't know what that is. So what are we talking about? Well, I put the new outlet cover on my outlet. But before that, we were talking about Welcome to Eden. Welcome to Eden stuff. Will you put carpet in that room or other flooring? It is carpet. That's what's in here right now is carpet. Or, oh, are you talking about a rug? I don't know. We wanted to replace all the carpeting with like either a hardwood or a laminate. But I don't know if we're going to have time and or the money to do that until we leave. Because we're wanting to try and probably leave in about like 2 or 3 years. So I don't know if we're going to have time and or the money to do that. I think we'll probably... What I would like to do is to replace the flooring before we move. Because I think that would be a good... like asset for when we sell the house. Ow, shit. I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see whenever we get closer to that time. But I don't know if I would put a rug in here. Maybe. If I found the right rug, then maybe. If I think it would have to be a black rug if I was going to do a rug in here. It would have to either be black or black with like a little bits of red in it. Because I'm trying to, because I know that the style in here is black and like wood, but my chair is red. And I have little bits of red accents in here And so like if it could have like a little bit more red, then it would maybe suit it a little bit more. Oh yeah, who's your favorite from Eden? I said it earlier, but my favorite character from Eden is Astrid. I hate these vandals and random assholes on YouTube. Aside from that, I'm pretty cool with everyone. My thing is like, if you don't like me, don't take it out on my stuff. Cassie, do you have any idea where you guys might move? No. Not yet. Somewhere blue. I would prefer somewhere with mountains. But it's not like a deal breaker. But other than that, like, I think we just want to be somewhere where we're not hated. So, in Florida, we're hated. All of us are in some more than others, so. Something happened to me on the weekend, and I was out of the local pub with a couple of friends in Scotland. I got ID'd because I look about 15, but I'm older than that age. It made my night. Well, that's good. How old are you? I mean, you don't have to say. But I just mean like cuz I wasn't sure and I don't know what the drinking age in Scotland is. I always get carded. You know what was crazy though is on my 21st birthday, I did not get carded. And I was kind of bummed that I didn't get carded because I'm like, it's my 21st birthday and I didn't even get carded. But pretty much all the other times I get carded. Hey peeps, hi Cass, how's the little man getting on? Oh, he's good. He's good. He's not so much of a hot mess anymore. He has his 2-month appointment tomorrow. His 2-month checkup. And he was 2 months old yesterday. I can't believe it's been 2 months since I had him. It's pretty crazy. Move to Mount Everest. I mean, I don't know about that, but unfortunately, Cass, is the 21st century and people still hate no matter where you go. Oh, I know. But if you knew anything that was going on in Florida right now, you would know why we would want to leave. Come to Maryland? Like I said, we haven't really decided. I think like probably somewhere up north. I don't even know that for a fact though. Niece got the house she's moving in tomorrow to Florida. They rented an RV. That's cool. I like Florida, except for the like politics and the people and whatnot. Other than that, Florida's great. I would also prefer to have 4 seasons, but I don't hate the fact that it's always kind of warm here, but because I think I'm used to Arizona anyway, so it's always hot there too. Well, except for at night, but and yeah, Cop told him Kias are the easiest cars to steal. Advised him to never buy another one. Said his 9-year-old could get into a stranger's Kia running in 10 seconds. Wow. I didn't know that. Okay, I'm here. Everyone can rejoice. Drinking age in Scotland is 18 years old. Gotcha. I don't know why it's 21 here. Because if you're considered an adult at 18 and you can even sign up to go into the military at 17, I'm not even sure why the drinking age is 21. And the gambling age is 21 too. Except for you could buy a lottery ticket at the age of 18. It makes no freaking sense. A lot of things about this country don't make sense. We are surrounded by mountains and I love living amongst them. I would like the West, but the West is kind of iffy depending on like red and blue too. So I don't know. Like I said, we haven't pinned anything down yet, so Zion looks adorable on your Instagram picture. Thank you. He is so cute. He's so handsome. Have we talked about Yellow Jackets yet? No, we haven't, surprisingly. Avoid Indiana. It sucks. Jurassic-sized ass. I've been to Indiana. The parts of Indiana I've been to, I'm not a big fan of. Well, happy 2 months to him. Aw. Yeah, you guys will probably get to see him at the last, 5 minutes of the stream. That's kind of what we've been doing the past couple weeks anyway. Is I'll end it with the, last 5-10 minutes with him once they get home. Cassie, did you use something to your hair? It looks extra wavy. I washed it this morning. Anytime I wash it, it's really wavy. But I don't do anything else to it other than wash it. So any other day, because I only wash my hair every 3 days. And so any day that I don't wash it, it just gets bigger waves. And so yeah, it's because I sleep on it and then it's But yeah, anytime my hair's shorter waves, it's because I washed it. I don't mind telling you, Cass, my age is 30 years old, but I look about 15 years old, but I'm not the age. I mean, I don't look 28. I mean, that's what I get anyway. Also, it doesn't help that I'm really short. Oh my gosh, hater in your comments for Buffy the other day was intense. I had quite a bit to say. Hater. I have not been reading. So whenever I do, whenever I'm currently doing a show, I don't read the comments because I'm afraid that I'm going to get spoilers. So I don't read the comments on shows that I'm currently still watching. Usually once I get done with a show, then I'll go back and read the comments. So that's what I normally do. And so I haven't read any of the Buffy comments. Because I'm really worried that people are going to give me spoilers for that show. But yeah, I appreciate it. But I don't know which hater you're talking about. I scanned over something. Because the comments still pop up on my homepage. And I think I saw a little bit of something. I'm trying to remember what someone said. I did see it. I saw a hater on my comments for Queen Charlotte. I didn't read the full comment, which I'm glad that I didn't, because I had a feeling it probably says something more, I don't know, but because I said I didn't think that Lord Danbury, I didn't think he was an evil person. I didn't think he was a good, what I said was I don't think he was a good person, but I didn't think he was an evil person either, because all we got was Lady Danbury's word on how he was, but she didn't give that until later. So we didn't really see any of the bad stuff that she had talked about. So I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that he was that way because we didn't see it that way. But the haters got mad because I think he thought I was trying to not say he wasn't a good person or something. I don't even know. So I saw that one, and then I did see something on a Buffy one, but I don't remember what the comment was. I don't know. I don't know if it's because they don't like that I was hating on Xander and Willow for them cheating or something. I don't even know. Like I said, I don't read them until I'm done with the show, so. Marilyn is pretty liberal. A lot of places up north are pretty liberal, which is why we've kind of sort of been looking at some states up north, but we haven't, like I said, we haven't decided on anything. I look 16 still, unfortunately. I know a lot of people who like don't look their age. I'm in Texas. I think it might be almost as bad as Florida. Texas is pretty bad too. Mm-hmm. Florida and Texas, I feel like, are pretty bad for the gays. Oh no, she's an hour and a half from Disneyland. Who? Who is? But I know you hate the cold. I don't hate the cold. I could deal with the cold. Um, like ideally, I would just like 4 seasons. Like I wanna be able to have a little bit of cold, and then I wanna have sweater weather, and then I wanna have spring, and I wanna yeah, and then you have summer. Florida, it's all summer all the time. There might be like 2 weeks where you get like a little bit of sweater weather, but that's it. Like it's not. It's especially where we live. It's not cold, so it's not ever cold. Which I'm surprised that Anna even allowed us to move here because she Anna loves the cold. So I'm surprised that yeah. I mean, it's that's a whole last long story anyway. So drinking age in Germany is 16. I know a lot of places in Europe it's like younger. You can get your driver's license in Scotland at 17 years old. Well, you can get your driver's license at 16. Well, okay, so where I grew up, you can get your learner's permit at 14 and then your driver's license at 16. And I think there was some exceptions that you can get a license at 15, but I don't know what those exceptions are. Like I got my permit, I can't remember if I got my permit at 14. I think I got my permit at 14 and then my license at 16. I think that's the way I did it too. It's either that or I got my permit at 15 and then my license at 16. But that was a long time ago. So I don't exactly remember. Are you talking about traveling or moving? Moving. We're going to move in like 2 to 3 years, is what we're planning on doing. But I don't know to where. We want to like preferably we want to find places that would suit us and then like pick a couple of places and then go visit them. Go like so go check them out. And then make a decision from there. So, we'll see. The hair is looking good. Thank you. I guess you will find out soon enough if she likes Florida, as Arizona she is from like you. Oh, gotcha. I mean, I I would say they're pretty similar, but not really. They're both warm, but the thing is like I say, Arizona's a dry heat. Here is humid. In Arizona, at least it's cold at night. Well, except in the summertime. Well, it's still cooler at night. Here, it's just all hot all the time. Even if the sun's not out, it's hot. And then the way that both places look are completely different. Arizona looks like a desert and like has cactuses and well, I mean there's some palm trees too in Arizona, but here it's green and ocean and all that stuff. So how long is your hair? I don't know. I haven't measured it. It's long. If I were to straighten it, it goes down to like down like here. So not quite my belly button. I'm not to my belly button yet. I have a long torso, but I don't know. I haven't measured. I need to get a trim. It's because it's probably because of my prenatals and being pregnant and hormones and all that junk. So it made my hair grow really long. Because like a year ago, it was at shoulder length, and then now it's like all the way down here. How about Flagstaff area, desert heat, mountain snow? You're set. Maybe. I isn't it expensive? Maybe I'm thinking of Scottsdale. I think. I don't know. We'll see. As long as they're blue, I think that's the biggest thing. They've got to be blue. I know Arizona as a whole is red, so, but I know there's some places like, and there's some places everywhere. No matter what the state is, there's going to be areas where they're the opposite. Like the town that we live in, I think the town that we live in is blue, but the state is, well, Florida kind of goes back and forth, I feel like, but for the most part it's been red for the past few years. When I went back to college at 35, my classmates thought I was roughly the same age as them. Hmm. That reminds me, my mom just finished college today. Today was her last day. It's pretty crazy. Well, season 3, episode 7, and while you will be amazed at this guy's mansplaining intense. Are you talking about for Wentworth? I don't remember like episodes like that, but I'm going to Paris with my older sister, my brother-in-law, and my 2 amazing nieces in July for maybe 4 nights or more. I need to wait and see what they decide to do this holiday. Are you talking about like this weekend? Oh, you're talking about the Buffy episode. Oh, you're talking about the Buffy episode. Hold on. Okay, so wait. The last episode was, it was the cheater episode. Who was mansplaining? Are you talking about Spike? Who was mansplaining in that episode? Oh, are you? Oh. You're talking about the hater. Sorry, I'm a couple of comments back. You're talking about the hater for that episode. I got you now. I got you. I thought you were talking about like there's a character in that episode that was mansplaining a lot. Oh, I do remember that. I did slightly see that comment. Yeah. Buffy and Faith couldn't ever. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that now. The hunt on Yellow Jackets. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Can you believe that we have 1 episode left of Yellow Jackets this season? It's pretty crazy. You were lucky. I saw a girl got hate in a fandom over a comment on Twitter and a few blocked her and she only gave her honest review on someone. I don't think that would necessarily bother me really. Cuz I'm going to give my opinion no matter what. I try to be open-minded about like, you know, um everything. I mean, obviously like I'm not perfect and I know that, but I mean, I'm still going to give my opinion. So, I don't think like if someone disagreed with me or whatever and they disagree with me to the point where they feel like they have to block me or something, then I sure it is what it is, but I mean, that's kind of sad. I mean, even if you disagree with someone, but I guess it's better than the alternative. When you smile, you look like a teenager. That's what my daughter says anyway, and she freaking loves your hair. Oh, thank you. I feel like I don't smile much, but I appreciate it. That's probably why in a lot of things I have my like RBF. So I think naturally that's why I don't smile is because yeah, I had this client a while back that I think because she knew like I'm younger than her. She's like in her 50s or something like that. But I think she thought I was even younger than I am now, and she would like talk down to me, oh, that would, oh, it made me so mad. But I think because in my profile picture for work, on all of my stuff, like I'm smiling, and so I think that's what makes me look younger. Then maybe you should try New York State. I think we've like briefly talked about New York State because what's like a deal breaker for me is like if I'm moving again, I want land. So anywhere where it's not gonna like, break the bank to get land, like that's what we're ideally looking for. And there's a lot of land that we saw that's available up north. That's not too bad. I love sweaters and hoodies. It makes me feel comfortable. I do too. Even though I wouldn't say I never wear that stuff. When I'm here, all I wear is like wife beaters. But I always wear pants. I'm always wearing pants. I don't like to wear shorts. Nothing better than fall weather. Agreed. When I went to school in Florida, we had driver's ed. You had to get your license, you had to get your learners, and at the end, you got your actual license. Depends on when you took it as to your age. So where I grew up at in Arkansas, we had, like I said, we could get our learner's permit at 14 and then our license at 16. When you take the learner's permit, when you get your permit, you take I'm trying to think. When you get your permit, do you do both tests or just one? So I know when you take a learner's permit, you have to take a written test. And then I don't even think, I don't, so I think with your permit, you don't have to take a driver's test. I think you can just take a written test. And then for your license, you take the driver's test. Like you drive, but for the permit, you take the written test. Yeah, that's the way it was. The permit, written test, license, driver's test, which doesn't really make sense because with your learner's permit, you could drive, you could be on the road, you're driving, you just have to have an adult with you that's over the age of 18, a licensed adult over the age of 18 in the car with you. And I think they specifically have to be in the passenger seat. So you can theoretically already drive and not take the driver's part of the exam until you turn 16 to get your license. And when I turned 16, my driver's license test was 4 right turns, and that was it. So where the place was located, all you did, you got in your car, you pulled out of the parking lot, you take a right turn, you're at a street light, you take a right turn at the street light, and then you drive down to the next stop sign, you take a right at the stop sign, and then you go to basically around the building, which is like, a bunch of right turns, and then the final right turn back into the parking lot. That was it. But the writer's test was so freaking hard. It was ridiculous. It took me 3 times to pass the writer's permit test, the written writer's permit test. But the driver's license, or the driver's test, like the license to get your license, was like no big deal. But we didn't have to take a class or anything. They didn't even have a class to offer. Yes, a chill day with a nice breeze. I agree. I remember in Disneyland in Florida, well, it's Disney World. Technically, it's Disney World in Florida. Disneyland is in California. I remember in Disney World in Florida and went there for 2 weeks. It rained really hard for like 3 days in a row in August of 2000. So it's been storming. It's funny that you say that. It's been storming here it didn't storm here today, but it rained today, but it stormed yesterday and the day before yesterday, and then it's supposed to still rain /storm off and on until like Friday night. So, but it's usually always kind of raining in Florida at some point, like in the day, usually. Something sexy about summer storms in the evening. I went to Florida in general for 2 weeks, not just going to Disney World. I was gonna say that's a long time in at Disney. We can get all 4 seasons in a day here for real. It just snowed and the mountains hailed a couple of days ago. Everything is in bloom, and I had to turn on the AC last week. The funny thing is we never really have to turn on our heater. I think we turned on our heater for like a couple of days because the thing is it did drop like down to like 30 degrees at night a couple of nights, and so we did have to turn on our heater, but then that was it. Just like a couple of days. Mansplaining on comments for Buffy. Yeah, I figured that out. What are your predictions for Yellow Jackets finale? This finale, I'm not sure. I have like a bunch of predictions for the series finale, but for the season finale, I don't really know if I have any predictions really. I think I always kind of predict, in most of my shows, I predict that there's going to be some sort of death. So I do, for sure, it's Yellow Jackets. There's going to be some sort of death. I just don't know who it would end up being. I just hope it's not Lottie. I don't think it would be Lottie. I think she's too big of a character to kill off right now. I don't know. I don't think it would be any of our main girls. I don't think any of our main girls would end up getting killed. I can see the coach getting killed. So far, that's probably my prediction for season 2 is that the coach is going to end up getting killed. Grew up in Kingman, Arizona, surrounded by mountains. Didn't get much snow, but looked like the bottom of a big snow bowl when we got it. Scotland sometimes has 4 different types of weather in one day cast. Ooh. I mean, I know that's how it was sometimes in Arkansas. That's what we got, too. I am caught up on Yellow Jackets' incredible season. It's a great season. My driver's ed teacher had been doing it so long that one of his students heard that the Kennedy assassination on the radio. Jeez. I remember my instructor that I drove with for my license test, he was legally blind. And I'm like, why is this guy doing this stuff? So he probably approved like a bunch of people that didn't need to be approved. Cats don't sweat the red and blue stuff. Everywhere is 50-50. Assholes versus nice guys. Pick a place you want to live because you love that specific place. Don't let people's opinions dictate your life. No, I'm not. But when those people's opinions dictate the politics and the government on how like the state is run, like Florida is right now. Yeah. I think it would be cool to also live in a place where it would be kind of convenient for like my work. But I mean, that's not like I work from home, so it's not, it's not like a big ordeal to like, I could live anywhere, which is a great, perk, but yeah. But the thing is why I say somewhere blue, because I mean, it's again like what I said before, but it's just the fact of like how we live. It's better to be in a place where people are going to fight for you and not against you. I get that like everywhere is going to be, well, I would kind of sort of disagree with you. I don't think everywhere is going to be 50-50. So I would just want a place that's going to be leaning more towards the blue side. And Florida is definitely not that right now. I failed a parallel parking part of my driver's license test my first time. I ran over a cone, which is similar to running over a person, apparently. I heard that with some tests. I didn't have to parallel park for my test in Arkansas. We didn't have to parallel park. There's not a lot of places to park in Arkansas. Like obviously if you're gonna go downtown in like Little Rock or something, then yeah. But other than that, there's Arkansas is if anyone's ever been to Arkansas, I mean it's pretty much just like all nature and land and whatnot. So you're not really like in cities a lot or whatever. So there's usually options for parking. So we didn't have to. It wasn't mandatory to do a parallel parking situation for Arkansas. Yes, Disney World, not Disneyland. Wish you could edit comments on YouTube. It's okay. I get it. Prediction for season finale: Mari is still alive. I could see that. I could see Mari still being alive. Although I kind of thought that Mari was the person in the very like first episode to be hunted, and who fell in the pit. I'm still trying to figure out that. Maybe it's still someone else that's there, but I don't know. I thought that that would end up being a big person, but maybe it doesn't have to be. We still haven't really figured out. Well, okay, no, I take that back. I was gonna say we haven't figured out what happened with Travis, but we did. Well, that's if you want to take Lottie's word for it, but I don't know. I might take Lottie's word for it. I don't know. I'm surprised that Nat kind of dropped the whole Travis thing. Maybe she hasn't. Maybe she's like, because we can't figure out if she's playing along with Lottie's thing or she's actually believing it. And part of me thinks she's just like playing along and she's playing the long game, but I don't know. My teacher was late today and I'm still not confident for my road test Friday. I think you'll do good. I think you just have to like have confidence and like believe in yourself and try not to like be try not to be nervous. I know when people say just try not to be nervous, then it just makes you more nervous, but I still haven't watched Yellow Jacket season 2. Oh my gosh, Cody, come on, get with it. Season 2 is better than season 1, in my opinion anyway. Need to ask something, how if a woman had an interest in you, I'm guessing is what you're trying to say, what signs would you consider to how you define it from just being overly friendly, if you understand me? Kinda, I think. Are you trying to ask if basically how you know if someone's interested in you, or like, I mean pretty much what you said. So if someone's like interested in you because they like you, or if they're like just being friendly? I don't know, don't ask me because I can't tell. Somebody else would have to give you that information, because for me, you have to tell me that you like me for me to understand, like, to, you know, because I can't tell when people, 9 times out of 10 I can't tell when people flirt with me because they like me, or if it's just like them being friendly. And also because I feel like, now guys, it's actually different. I can tell when a guy is flirting with me, but when a girl's flirting with me, I can't tell. And I don't know if it's because, like, at least for me, like, women are just like flirty in general, I feel like. So it's hard to know if someone's flirting or just being friendly. So I can't give you advice on that one. I'm sorry, because I don't know. I don't know the answer. Tori inherits Cobra Kai in season 6 finale. It's 101% gonna happen. I could see that. I could see that happening. And it would like kind of solve her money problems too. I think Jen is Pit Girl. I don't even remember who Jen is. She's one of the random ones, I'm guessing. Hello, first time live watcher. Do you go live on YouTube often? I go live on here every Wednesday at the same time. So every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Eastern Standard Time. So hello. Hello for the first time. They did Nat dirty. Oh, were you talking about in the last episode? Showing my age, but I was in the TV section of a Kmart with my mom when the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded. It was surreal. Everyone literally froze. Nobody moved for 10 minutes. Sheesh. I remember, see, that reminds me of 9/11. When 9/11 happened, I was at the dentist. And they had, like, I don't know if every dentist has this, but they had, like, little TVs, like, up in the corner. And so my dentist, like, they had, I don't remember what was on, but, like, they had it wasn't the news, but then the news ended up coming on because it was, like, an emergency, like, broadcast, whatever. And then it happened, and the dentist was, like, just staring at the screen. Like, well, we were all staring at the screen, but the dentist, like, had his hands in my mouth as, like, we were all, like, just staring up at the TV. It was the 80s version of 9/11, one of those where were you when this happened moments. Yep, oh, there you go. The Kennedy mention made me think of it. I feel like her one storyline got pushed to the back. Oh, yeah, I can kind of see that a little bit. Hello, is it Aisha? I can't remember. I know you said it before. Hello. I bought my first car on 9/11/2001. Are you serious? That's crazy. It is okay. Me too. I have more guy friends and girls. Sometimes I get a vibe, but anyway, she's way younger than me. Yeah, I have no idea. I think especially when I like someone too, I really can't tell if they're flirting with me or if they're just being friendly. They were watching it on the TV in the showroom. Well, I remember when it first happened. Like, yeah, it came on as an emergency broadcast, but I think some of the other nurses, like, heard it before even the emergency broadcast went on. Because there was a nurse that was, like, running around telling, like, or not a nurse, what, dental hygienist, sorry. A dental hygienist was, like, running around telling the other dentists and the other dental hygienists, like, what was happening. What's that star behind you? It's a Motherland Fort Salem star. Hey, Shar. Look at that. I'm all caught up now. What's your shirt say, Cass? It says this. It was funny when I was recording an episode, because I was recording an episode. Actually, I got done recording both episodes, and then I went down to make some dinner before streaming. And Anna started laughing. She goes, "Oh my god, you're wearing that shirt when you're, like, recording?" And I was like, "Yeah." I said, I don't think that when I'm recording, I don't think that they'll be able to read it because my hair's in the way. But I don't know. I mean, people could probably figure it out, even though my hair's in the way. Hey, Travis. I was at the ROTC detachment at FSU when the OJ verdict came down. It's crazy how, like, those things you remember where you're at and, like, what you're doing and whatnot. I was young though when 9/11 happened. I was 6. It's crazy to think like it was that long ago. Downtown Cleveland was being evacuated on 9/11. Trains were shut down, only buses running. Jeez. Oh, I need to get new pillows. Like I said, either that or I slept wrong on it. I guess I'll know like if it doesn't really get better. I've noticed my pillows have flattened though. So I need new ones. You could have a daddy sign next to your MILF sign. I mean, I guess technically there's room, depending on like how big it is. I mean, no matter what, I guess I could like end up moving around the Funko Pops, but it would kind of be confusing to have a daddy sign and a MILF sign. People were crying everywhere and scared, I'm sure. I was so young. I mean, other than the fact of like, you know, being at the dentist or whatever, like I don't. Jeez, I can't quit yawning. Other than the fact of like that, I don't really remember anything else. Cause I think what had happened is my mom took me to like we went to the dentist, but then she just took us home afterwards. She's like, I'm not even gonna take you to school. Cause I feel like they may have let out kids early that day too. I was one, so don't remember anything, but the moments of silence we had to do in school. They might still do moments of silence. I don't remember. I mean, it's been how many years? I mean, high school, it's been over 10 years. Found my favorite pillows at Costco, very full and supportive. I really like the pillows that I have. I just need to get new ones because they're flat. I think they're like Serta or something. Whatever they are, they're great because normally what happens is I'll get a pillow and it ends up being super flat, like really quick because my I got a big head and it like flattens the pillows. But the ones that I have, I think they're just like really thick or something, so they don't go flat as quickly. 9/11 is happening and Cass is worried about her pillows. Kids these days. What? I'm worried about my pillows now. I wasn't worried about my pillows when I was 6 during 9/11. Have you heard about Kitty and Yuri on Exo Kitty? Yes and no. Like, I heard that the show was great. Didn't it already get canceled though, or something? I heard. Like it's like crazy popular, and I'm surprised that my stuff hasn't been blown up to for me to react to it. But um, yeah, I've kind of sort of heard about it, but I haven't. I try to kind of like stay away from it just in case people start wanting me to react to it. But I don't know. I mean, I'm. It would be hard for me to react to it right now, to be honest, because I have my calendar like packed all the way up until like mid-August or something like that. I was in the military when 9/11 happened. Took the day off to buy my car. Tried driving onto base with a brand new car on 9/11. Ooh, that had to be rough. Yeah, they still do a minute of silence. my mom. See, I've never even been to New York City either. So, well, I haven't been to the state either. But anyway, so I haven't been to New York, and my mom, my mom's only been to New York once, and she went like a couple years ago, and she went to what is it, Ground Zero, and she's like, you end up crying, like you go in there and then you just cry, because we heard that, like a bunch of, like, you just go in there and you just get an overwhelming, like, surge of emotion, and it just makes you cry. And then, she told me that she ended up crying whenever she went in. The guy who designed the Twin Towers literally said they could withstand a dozen jumbo jet impacts in an interview once. Did not age well at all, obviously. Obviously not. It's like, what did they say about the Titanic? That it was unsinkable. So sad about Tina Turner, such an icon. I know. Did we figure out how she died? Because whenever I saw it, it just said that she had died. It didn't say how she died. After suffering a long illness, is what it says. Following a private health battle. It just says long illness. I don't even think it says, like, what kind of illness. Oh, it's a kidney disease. Oh, well, hold on. That one says she has other stuff, too. So I don't know if it was a kidney disease or, like, what it was. It just, yeah, it says following a long unspecified illness. I was a sophomore in high school when 9/11 happened. The whole day we had the TV on, all in the classroom, to witness history. I wasn't at school that day, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they did. I don't remember. Well, I was only 6, so what is that, like, kindergarten? First grade, maybe? I may have been in first grade. She had cancer, I believe. I'm not sure. Like I said, it just said unspecified illness. She died in Thunderdome. I know, it was pretty crazy. Like, I remember seeing the thing on Tina, like, I was on Twitter or something, and then I saw the thing on Tina Turner, and then, like, I messaged my mom. I was like, that is pretty crazy. Oh my gosh, something is poking me in the back, it's driving me nuts. It's a tag. They used to let us out of class to watch the shuttle go up when I was in the sixth grade in Kissimmee. Yeah, I never got to watch, like, shuttles go off or anything because of the area that I was at. I mean, you couldn't see them. Question about your reactions to Wentworth. When did you discover this series, and was it complete when you started reactions? I only did my reactions for, I think, season 8. Because what did it have? 9 seasons? Hold on. I can look. Let me look. I'm gonna look on my phone so I don't have to like go out of anything on my. Yep, season 8. I only reacted to season 8. And that was it because I was like barely first starting doing reactions at that time. And I think I just ended up like it. I don't think it like did as good as my other shows or whatever because the way that Wentworth released here was after like the whole season was already done in Australia. So like it was just kind of funky. So I only did season 8 and I mean I'd watched it so when I reacted to season 8 that's when it was released when season 8 released. And then whenever season 9 released then I just watched it on my own. She pronounced it right. Well, I think because I pronounced it wrong a while back, and I think you told me how to correctly say it, so I just remember it. Speaking of, I'm not showing up as a dragon on your credits. Well, didn't you? I think you just. Well, it's because so what I do is I update it on the first of every month. Or not the technically it's not the first. It's like I update it on the second, I think, of every month. Because that's when everything resets for Patreon, typically. So, that's why I change it on the second of every month. So I think I think I saw your notification yesterday. When did you just started doing it? Like what, yesterday or something like that? So you'll get added to it. You just won't get added to it until June 2nd. Until I redo it. Because I have close to 200 patrons, and people, what'll happen is people will join a tier, and then they'll join a tier, but then they immediately delete it after, so they only do it for 1 month. And so if I were to go and like update this stuff, like first of all, there's no way in hell I'd be able to do it on a daily basis because it's too much to keep track of. And then it's still too much weekly. So I do it once a month and I update it on the second of every month. So yeah. And you'll be up there for a whole month. So you'll be up there once I edit it again on the second, then you'll be up there for a month at least. And then if you extend your subscription or membership or whatever they want to call it on Patreon, if you keep extending it, then you'll just stay up there. But yeah, anytime that you become a patron and you can always just message me if you're worried about it, but I shouldn't end up, because what I do is I go back into my notifications and then add everyone that's like joined and then delete any of them that say that they don't have a membership anymore. I was in the break room at my job on 9/11, never moved, even when the get back to work bell rang. It was so damn eerie. 2 hours of 50 people sitting like statues and nobody talking. Jeez. Does Patreon pay you monthly? So I can pay myself whenever I want to on Patreon. Like I could do it on a daily basis if I wanted to. I could just keep hitting like the withdrawal button. So what I do is I used to only hit the withdrawal button like once a month. So then technically I would get paid once a month. But now since they don't since Patreon gave us the option, because when I first started Patreon, they only did payouts on the first of the month. So what would happen is like if a person, like let's say a person subscribed or whatever you want. I'm just going to say subscribed. So let's say someone subscribed to a certain tier on um on the 25th of a month. Then they would get charged again. They would get charged again on the 1st. So like 5 days later they would get charged again for like a whole nother month. Because what they would do is if I were to go subscribe to someone today, I'm technically paying for their month of May, or like I would pay for the month of May, and then it would charge me again on the 1st of June. But they gave the option to the creators to have it so that it doesn't basically double charge people, or the creators could keep it the way that it was. I mean, and there's pros and cons to that situation, but I felt like for me, I didn't like it because I didn't want people to get double charged. Because I would have people that would do it on the last day of the month, on like the 30th or the 31st of the month. They would become a patron, but then they would get double charged. Like the next day, it would charge them again. So I set it as an option that it would do a month from the day that they signed up. So whenever it does that, then I just do it like once a week. So I hit the withdrawal button like on Thursdays so that it'll get paid out into my account on Fridays. But yeah, when it originally had it on, when it didn't give us an option, when it had it before, then I would just hit the withdrawal button at like the end of the month. So yeah, but now I hit it like every Thursday afternoon, and then so it'll go into my account on Fridays. That is like a long version of saying no. Don't know if we talked about this, but they're removing Willow from Disney Plus. Glad you reacted to it. I saw that. I saw that they were taking it off. They're taking off a lot of things, and I think it's just because of the merge, or like whatever they want to call it, with Hulu. I was your 100th patron. My daughter, Maria, Maria. I don't know why I can't figure it out. Saw you were at 99 and wouldn't shut up till we joined. Well, I appreciate it. I love your daughter because, like, your daughter always compliments me, I feel like. ExoKitty looks gay. Looks. Oh, are you talking about queer baiting? Sorry, in my opinion. I've been hearing that it's straight baiting. It's a straight baiting show. But I don't know. I haven't watched it, so I've just been seeing it on Twitter as people were calling it straight baiting. Cassie, your sense of fair play is why I like you so much. Thank you. I just remember, like, I would tell people, I remember when I would go on live, or if someone would, like, end up chatting me or something and telling me that they wanted to become a member, and I'm like, wait until the 1st of the month, please, because I don't want you to get double charged. Like, I remember when Lucy first became a patron, and she was gonna do it on like the last day of the month, or like there was like 2 or 3 days left in the month or something, and she wanted to do it, and I was like, wait until the 1st of the month, because I mean, if it were me, I wouldn't want to get double charged, you know. So I just told everyone to, like, well, if they asked me about it before they would end up doing it, then I would just say wait until the 1st of the month. But yeah, I'm glad that they gave us the option to have them just charge them on the day that they signed up. I mean, in the obviously, so like, I mean, if I wanted to, I could get more money by not doing that, because it would double charge you guys and then pay me double. But then I just think in the long run that's stupid. And I wouldn't want to be double charged. So that's why I say I do anything that I feel like I would want or don't want in something. Like, that's how I set my stuff up as. I know the signs with these types of shows. Oh, were you talking about if they're queer baiting or straight baiting or whatever? I think that they're removing a lot of stuff to avoid residuals and hurt the writer's strikes. Writer's strike. I don't know why they're doing it. I don't know. How many straight baiting shows have you seen? Asking because these sound like I'd love them. Well, I know that they were comparing it to Fear Street because they were saying that the Fear Street movies were straight baiting. And yeah, I mean, I guess I can kind of see Fear Street being straight baiting. I wish I would have ended up. Did I react to Fear Street? I did react to Fear Street. I was like, I wish I would have reacted to Fear Street. I did, but I wish I would have like made. I wish I would have done edited versions and thrown them out on YouTube. I do regret that. But I don't have. I mean, like. I guess I could theoretically do that, but the quality of those videos are not great. So, it's whatever. It's fine. I'll just keep the unedited versions on YouTube, on Patreon. I'm trying to think what else is straight baiting because I know I've seen something and I'm like, oh, that's kind of straight baiting, but I don't remember at the top of my head what shows were straight baiting. I'd have to think about that. Aha! Yeah, Warrior Nun. Warrior Nun season 2 is straight baiting. It is. That's the one I was thinking of. And I'm like, what is it that I saw that was straight baiting? Yeah, Warrior Nun season 2 is definitely straight baiting. Where Ava and Michael. But there's not many shows I would say are straight baiting. A lot of them are queer baiting, I feel like. Willow was kind of straight baiting for episode 1. Oh, with what's his face? I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what the main guy's name is. Where they were trying to set her up for like a marriage with what's his name? The only thing stopping me from watching Exo Kitty is that it could get canceled. I think it already did get canceled, didn't it? Because isn't that what I... Because I want to say it got canceled before it even got... Has yet to be renewed for a second season. Oh, okay. Maybe it hasn't been canceled yet. Okay. It says neither. It says neither. So it hasn't gotten canceled or renewed. Oh, it's a spinoff series? For what other show? I didn't know. I didn't even know it was a spinoff series. I don't know where I was seeing that. I thought it was canceled. I think maybe people were just already anticipating it for it to be canceled because it was gay. Or LGBTQ, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. It was a weird coincidence. I never watch reaction channels, but somehow clicked on yours. Berea didn't either, but did the same. I was watching one of your Cobra reactions. She yelled, I love her. Thank you. I appreciate it. Would you consider Borman as straight bait for Willow? I don't know because Borman is like open or something. He's like, because he's not fully straight, that's for sure. Because he basically came out to, um, he came out kind of sort of in one episode because he was like, anybody up for like making out or whatever. I can't remember what his line was or something. It was something like that. Um, so he's not straight, but he's like, obviously he's with a woman at some point too. He's been with a woman, but also then he kind of sort of came out in a comment on one episode. So I don't know. I will check out your Fear Street soon then. I reacted to all of them. I want to say I reacted to all those in one day. And that was not the plan. Like my original plan, and I think I even said that in my reactions, because I watched the first one, but I got so hooked on, like hooked into it, hooked onto it, whatever. And then I watched the second one, and then I'm like, oh my god. And then I just ended up watching the third one too, because yeah. I got really hooked into it. Because I was going to watch one day, another the next day, and then another third day. But that's not what happened. It's time for Zion to eat. That's what. Oh, anytime you hear, I try to stop my alarms before I'm recording. But anytime if you hear an alarm for anything, it's just because that's when Zion needs to eat. Joined 1 hour later. To All the Boys spinoff. Oh, I haven't seen that, so that's probably why. I don't know what it was a spinoff for. Right, nearly 2 a.m. here and drifting off, so we'll speak soon. Good night. Night, Mikey. Her crush was very sudden, though, in my opinion. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what IIRC is. They're doing a Fear Street series that continues the movies. I saw something, so I didn't know if they were doing, because I was seeing something was being done with Fear Street, and I wasn't sure if they were movies, like if they were doing more movies, or if they were doing a series. So I have it as like a question mark. I did like Fear Street series question mark on my reacting calendar. But yeah, so far, I mean, so far on my calendar, it's like I'm booked all the way up until like mid August. Because I've got Welcome to Eden to finish, Buffy season 3, and then obviously, and then season 4 getting mixed into there somewhere. Cruel Summer season 2, and Heartstopper season 2. But I also want to throw a movie. I want to do another movie in there somewhere, like mid June. I want to do another movie, but I haven't figured out. Like I haven't. It's not close enough to figure out like when I'm gonna do another movie just yet. IIRC, if I remember correctly. Oh, huh, look at that. You learn something new every day. So if you're saying if I remember correctly. Yeah, because I don't know where I saw that at, too. Like, I saw that somewhere, too, because I have it, like I said, as a question mark on the thing. Fear Street series. Let's see if they have said anything about it yet. Oh, books. Okay, hold on. Fear Street series show. Okay, now they just popped up the movies. Will there be a Fear Street TV show? After the great success of its trilogy in 2021, Netflix has reportedly greenlit more of the same franchise that will get into production in 2023. So they didn't say if there's going to be a series or not, at least from this one website. Hold on. Is Fear Street a kids show? Nope. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if there's any other news. I don't know. So I think the only thing that I see is that one that I mentioned, that they reportedly greenlit some more, um, some more stuff, but that's it. I had to change Monday, but I didn't see. She had her hair differently and was wearing sundresses. She stood at the door. I'm not sure if she was waiting for me to comment on these things. Oh, I think you were having a separate conversation with someone. I want to bribe you to watch The Hunger. LMAO, want some Cadbury eggs. What is The Hunger? I'd say Chinese dumplings, but they don't mail out well. Yeah, they probably wouldn't mail out well. I mean, her crush in the show was very sudden, and when she was all in with her boyfriend. I don't know. I'm afraid to start watching to like what is it, To All Her Boys, and then what is the other one that I keep saying that I'm like I kind of want to watch it, but then I kind of don't because it's like still kind of always a maybe on my list, which is it's one of them is To All the Boys, and then another one is like what is it? It's not Never Have I Ever. What is it? Never. What's that show? You know what it is. Hold on. Oh, maybe it is Never Have I Ever. It is. It is Never Have I Ever. Who were your childhood crushes? Just curious. Mine was Belinda Carlisle. She still is, to be honest. She's worth Googling. Heaven is a Place on Earth was her biggest hit. Hold on. Now I gotta Google it. Who? Belinda Carlisle? Now I have that song stuck in my head. Thanks. She's aged very well. Okay, my childhood crushes. You know what's funny is like even before I realized I was gay, I never really had any male crushes. Um, like I remember when people used to ask me who I had a crush on, and I could never figure it out. I think at the time when I was a kid, Pirates of the Caribbean was a big thing, and I would just always say Orlando Bloom, but I didn't really have one. Um, but childhood crushes, I mean Lena Headey for sure. She was always a crush. And then I don't know, because I'm trying to think of crushes that I knew that I had at that age, but I didn't know because first of all I didn't know I was gay, and second of all I never had any boy crushes. Um, so after I realized that I was gay, the crushes that I had at the time, like I said, Lena Headey, Sindel from Mortal Kombat, uh, um, what's her name from Kim Possible? Shigo. Um, what else? I mean, those I can for sure think of, but I know I've had more. If you do a movie, what movies are you thinking of? I don't know. I have it to either do like, and they don't have to be gay, but like, I kind of want to do like the some of the best rated movies or some of the worst rated movies. I think that would be like a cool category to do. The Hunger is a movie that is a classic with David Bowie and Susan Sarandon. Oh, gotcha. So it's an older movie then. I think it is to get season 2, to be honest. Are you talking about XO Kitty? Is that what you're talking about? A little bit of San Juniper there with some Heaven on Earth. Heaven on Earth is in a lot of stuff. I remember Heaven on Earth and what's the movie with Amanda Bynes? Where she's in England and finding her dad. What the F is that movie? I was gonna say She's a Man, but that's not that movie. Amanda Bynes. What a Girl Wants. That movie. The Hunger alternative in I don't even know how to say that word. Supernatural. Childhood crush, Alyssa Milano. Those teen steam commercials. Ooh, Alyssa Milano. Yep. For sure. There was a movie. What is it? I love the movie with her in it, and it's a really big chick flick. It's My Boyfriend's Girlfriend. No, my girlfriend's boyfriend. That's what it is. My Girlfriend's Boyfriend. That movie. I like her in it. There's also some other stuff I like her in too, of course, but that's a good one. I don't even know where you can like watch that movie. Let me look. My Girlfriend. Oh my gosh, I cannot type. Hold on. My Girlfriend's Boyfriend. How to watch. Okay. Oh, it says you can watch it for free on YouTube. And Tubi. And Peacock. I've been watching a lot of stuff on Peacock lately. That's a great movie, though. That's a great chick flick. Are you going to play the new Mortal Kombat game coming out? Oh, I would love to. I don't even know. Do we have like a release date on that yet? There's a trailer out for it. Hold on. New game. Mortal Kombat 1 release date. 1992. Because it's called Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, it is set for September 19th, 2023. But yes, yes. I love me some Mortal Kombat. I always had a crush on, what is it? Calista Flockhart from Ally McBeal. I don't know any of that, what you just said. Oh, I know who she is. She's in, what, Supergirl. I never had any celebrity crushes, period. Are you serious? I always had some crushes. And Susanna Hoffs, lead singer of the Bangles. She's still a stunner. Had a single when she went solo called My Side of the Bed. Didn't even know what bedroom eyes were as a kid, but oh my gosh. Alyssa Milano and Tiffany Amber Thiessen were my teen years. Alyssa Milano for sure. I remember her. I don't even know how to pronounce what you're telling me not to say and to a Scottish person. Can you look up The Hunger right now? I'm interested in what you think of the description. Did I do that before? I think I did. Hold on. Okay, a love triangle develops between a beautiful yet dangerous vampire, her cellist companion David Bowie, and a okay, I should have just clicked on this and then read it so it didn't get cut off. And a what is it? A gerontologist or a gerontologist? Gerontologist? I don't know how to pronounce half of this shit, and I felt dumb. Okay, so it's a love triangle. Oh, there's like a little preview right here too. The movie came out in 1983. I love me some Susan Sarandon. I love David Bowie too. It looks good. Tiffany Amber Thiessen was from Saved by the Bell. Oh, I haven't watched Saved by the Bell. That's why. I never had crushes growing up, not even famous crushes. And when people would ask, I always said I've never had one, and they always said I was lying or that I was lucky. I mean, I guess that makes sense because I told you. I mean, well, I never had a boy crush, but that was because I'm gay. I just didn't know I was gay back then. Gerontologist. Oh, okay, there we go. Old people stuff like geriatrics. Oh, gotcha. I guess I just never saw that word written. Susan is so freaking hot in this movie. I like her voice. I always like Susan Sarandon's voice. If you could be like attracted to a voice, for sure. But to be fair, I'm neurodivergent, so I possibly did have a crush and just didn't know. Oh. And apologies. I don't know what neurodivergent means. Let me look it up. I want to know what it means. Describes people whose brain differences affect how their brain works. That means they have different strengths and challenges from people whose brains don't have those differences. The possible differences include medical disorders, learning disabilities, and other conditions. I'm waiting for my chair to just break underneath me one day or something. Hold on. Oh, okay, so like dyslexia is something. ADHD, autism, other mental health, learning disabilities, acquired neurodivergence, Tourette's. Huh. Well, you learn something new every day. I just didn't know that that's what it was an umbrella under. Please just try to say it, and if you sound the phrase out best you can, oh God. It means, oh yes, just now. I don't. Oh God, I don't know. I don't want to say it. What is it? Ak-A the moo. Ak-A the moo. I'm trying to say it like normally. Ak-A the moo. Ak-A the moo. I don't know. Is that how you say it? I feel dumb. Have you seen Rocky Horror Picture Show? Yes, I have. I've seen it several times. It's great. Oh, Ak-A the new. Not moo. Okay, the new. Whatever. There you go. I'm trying to think if I had any other childhood crushes. Those are just ones that I for sure. Natalie Portman. That was one. Kate Beckinsale. The thing is I've aged out of Kate Beckinsale because I think I used to have like a huge crush on her when I was younger, and then now I'm like, eh. And I think it's just because of like her dating choices, and I'm like, I don't really know, I don't get it, and so it just kind of made me like her a little bit less. That's probably what happened. What about Coraline? Like, have I seen that movie with like the button eyes? Yeah, that's a great movie. I saw it whenever it came out. Jennifer Connelly was in. Who was another one I had a crush on? It wasn't Jennifer Connelly. Who am I thinking of? Is her name also Jennifer? Jennifer Tilly. That's who I had a crush on. Jennifer Connelly was in the Labyrinth with David Bowie. Okay, yes, also Jennifer Connelly then. Jennifer Connelly was in the Labyrinth with David Bowie. Excellent movie. No way in hell does she look 50 in Top Gun 2. Holy hell, she's still drop dead gorgeous. She is. Jennifer Connelly is very pretty. Love me some sweet transvestite and time warp. Can watch that show anytime, anywhere, and just have a blast. Have you seen the new Hellraiser? No, I haven't. Phoebe Cates from So Many Things. I don't know who that is. I'm trying to teach you about the Scottish language and phrases of Scotland, and well done for trying that phrase. I try. I just don't want to offend or or make myself look like I always end up making myself look like an idiot, I feel like, but I want to try. It's just I think mainly I don't want to offend people is the biggest thing. I would suggest Jennifer's Body, but what lesbian hasn't seen that movie? I don't know. Jennifer Tilly and Bound. Oh my gosh. LOL, I get the growing out of Kate Beckinsale. She was on a talk show and kept talking about guy parts. Yeah, I think it was like the attraction came from. I mean, she was very pretty. Like, I've seen her in Much Ado About Nothing, which, first of all, did not even recognize that was her in Much Ado About Nothing because I watched all of her things. Like, I had watched Underworld, I had watched Van Helsing, I had watched a lot of, like, around that day and age, Kate Beckinsale, and then I watched, I think in high school, we were made to watch Much Ado About Nothing. And whenever we watched it, Kate Beckinsale's a main character in Much Ado About Nothing. But I did not recognize her at all. I mean, she was still gorgeous, but I was like, what? That's Kate Beckinsale? Because she doesn't look, I think she goes through this phase, like, she looks like that. But then she goes through a phase, and she sticks, like, the phase that she's still in. I guess it's not really a phase. Maybe it was when she was younger. That was a phase, because now she's always kind of look the same now. And for the past 20 years, I feel like she's had the same look. But, yeah. But, yeah, I had a huge crush on her back then. And then now I'm like, yeah, no. Her dating turned me away from having a crush on her, I think. Hell yes on Phoebe too. Probably one of the few who thought she was hotter in Gremlins than she was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Mia Sarah from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah, she's pretty. Hi, where's Hoodie Lee? I don't know. She's not home yet. Jennifer Tilly, Aniston, Lopez, Garner, Connolly, all 50 plus are still gorgeous. They're all named Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer Garner for sure. I had a crush on her too. I like her. I can tell. She is also a lesbian though. Just to let you know. We're all lesbians in this house. Oh, by the way, I don't know who it was. Someone commented on the last live video, I think, that they were asking if we were a throuple. And no, we're not. If anyone were to ask. Or if anyone was wondering. Anyone in the chat ever tried deep fried Mars bars? Yes, it is a thing in Scotland. No, haven't tried it. Pretty much if you deep fry anything, it's delicious. Jennifer's are vampires. Oh, like as in because they don't ever really look like they age. Have you seen Peppermint? No, I don't. Is that a movie or a show? They should be home soon-ish, I think. Because they normally come home around this time. I'm waiting to see if I can hear like a car door opening and shutting. It stars Jennifer Garner and is kind of a mixture of Elektra and the Punisher. Ooh, I would probably like that then. I did like her as Elektra. I think she was a great Elektra. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten like a reboot of some sort of Elektra. Oh my gosh, no way Cassidy would be a part of a throuple she doesn't share. Yeah, no, I do not. I think, anybody who knows me knows that I would not ever be able to do that. One of the dogs is stirring downstairs. I'm wondering if... Oh, my camera... Oh, okay. I was going to say my camera came on and said it was not active. No, they're not home yet. I just came. Did I miss talking about Welcome to Eden Season 2? No, I mean, we can always, like, talk about the same thing more than once or whatever. I feel like that would end up happening. But I've only seen the first episode. So, I don't know, like, just in case. Don't say anything, like, spoiler-ish. Elektra was in the Netflix Daredevil series. Who played her? She needs to have her own thing. We did. Elektra was in the Netflix series and the Defender. Well, I didn't watch either one of those. I've only been here for a short time, and even I know that. Oh, how we don't share. Is Eden worth watching, Cass? Oh, yeah. For sure. And so far, even though I've only watched the first episode of Season 2 might end up being better than Season 1. But obviously, I have to finish watching Season 2, and then I would be able to tell you if it was better than Season 1. But Season 1 was really good, and then so far it's looking like Season 2 is going to be better. When are you posting Season 2 first episode? Tomorrow. Tonight on Patreon. Like, I'll probably... Let me see if the unedited version's already done. I haven't uploaded the edited version yet because I just got finished editing it right before I went live, so I couldn't upload it, because if I were to upload it, then I would have to wait until it was done and then go live, because you know how wonderful my internet is. But yeah, the unedited version is done processing. So as soon as I get done, like as soon as I end the stream here, I'll probably go and upload the unedited version and start processing the edited version, and then I'll get that out at some point before I go to bed. So at some point before midnight. So that'll be on tonight on Patreon, and then it'll be out on YouTube tomorrow. Elodie Young was Electra. Elodie. I think that's how you say that. Is Elodie, not Elodie. What did I say? I don't even know what I said. I don't know who that is. Did anyone in the chat watch the Last of Us TV series, and what did you think about the show? Yeah, I reacted to it. It was great. I had such high expectations for it because, oh, she's pretty. Okay. She's pretty. I wonder if they need to have her own thing. Oh, she's a French actress. I could see making her having her own, as her being Electra for her own show or movie or whatever. What is the girl's name again? I forget every freaking time. Yasmin or Jasmine, maybe? I'm terrible with names. Oh, are you talking about the hoodie lady? Jasmine. Yeah. She's just our friend. Are you watching the rest of Welcome to Eden in Spanish or English? Spanish with English subtitles. I think that's how most people would prefer it. And I would actually prefer it that way too. I think when I first started doing, I can't remember what show I was watching, where I would end up watching with the I think it was Squid Game. Where I watched it when it was English, and so I didn't have to have the subtitles, but people were like, just have the English subtitles. And then I did it, I tried it, and then I was like, you know what, yeah, I do like it that way. So I watch everything in its original language and then just have the English subtitles. Will you watch HBO's The Idol series? It's coming soon. I'm excited. Maybe. I don't know. So far, it's not on my list, but if enough people want me to react to it, then I might throw it on my list to do. That's pretty much how I do everything. I've only heard bad things about The Idol. I haven't heard anything about it. I'm glad they haven't done a reboot of Electra. I'm glad they haven't done a reboot of Electra, but I'm surprised that we haven't gotten one. Are you guys still on triple shifts with Zion? Pretty much. Until at least he turns 3 months, because that's when his schedule changes. So once we do, and really it's not even, we don't even really do triple shifts. It's just Anna and I going back and forth. And then, if and when Jasmine wants to help, then she'll she'll jump in. But for the most part, it's just her and I, and then, yeah. And then his schedule gets changed once he hits 3 months, which I cannot wait for. Because once he hits 3 months, then it's going to be a little bit easier on us. I didn't know thriple? I don't know what thriple is. But if you mean thruple, was a word, I really like it though. I love The Last of Us and Cass's reactions. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, the hoodie lady has stuck. We call her the hoodie lady too. Because she does. I didn't even notice that she always wears a hoodie. It's funny because she always wears a hoodie and wears shorts, and I am always in a wife beater and pants. That's all our thing. And then Anna always wears a short sleeve shirt and shorts. Like, we all kind of have our, like, one style that we wear or do. I think that Echo is fitting into the Electra space in the MCU. I don't know. I thought Jasmine was your sister for some reason. No, I don't know why. I don't know if it's, like, maybe the hair, because our hair's a little similar. She has, like, even shorter waves than I do, though. No, but she's not my sister. We are not related. I don't think we look alike, though. I have two sisters. One, McKenna, she's been on a live once or twice. I think only one live, and then she was on, we did a reaction together of Ginny and Georgia season 2, episode 2, I believe. Because she really likes Ginny and Georgia. We watch some things that are similar, but Ginny and Georgia for sure we both absolutely love, so she did one episode with me for Ginny and Georgia. And then my other sister is, like, really young. How do you count up who wants you to react to stuff? Well, so I just look at pretty much everywhere. So I look at comments or, like, I think usually comments are the biggest thing that I look at. So if, like, a bunch of people are like, oh my gosh, you need to react to, like, that's how I started watching Ginny and Georgia. Because a bunch of people were telling me in comments, like, you need to watch Ginny and Georgia, you need to watch Ginny and Georgia. That's why I did that one, I know for sure. And so comments are the biggest thing, but then some people will, like, I'll get a couple of people that'll, I know, Sex Lives of College Girls was another one. People wanted me to, there was comments on people wanting me to do it, and then I started getting DMs on Twitter of, like, people were like, please react to Sex Lives of College Girls. And so that's how I knew to react to it. If there's only, like, one or two people every now and again that mention the same show, then I'm like, whatever. But if a bunch of people are telling me to watch it, then that's, like, where I'll add it to my list. Or if I'm, like, maybe confused, if I, like, see it on, like, a couple of things, but it's not, like, huge or whatever, then I'll, like, maybe make a post and do a poll or something. Did you see Kane's Film Festival? My son and my niece both have a crush on Jasmine. That's funny. Well, she's a lesbian. Like I said, we're all lesbians in here. It's funny because I think, like, it was years ago, but my brother had a crush on her too, and I told my brother, and I was like, she's a lesbian, and then he's like, oh, but yeah. But now my brother's married. My brother just got married. It was this month. My brother just got married. Like, he got married on Star Wars Day. The Idols series cast is very good. You should look. I'll check it out. I've heard of it, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna watch it or not. You look nothing alike, just the beautiful red hair you both have. Oh, thank you. Well, she doesn't even have red hair. Her hair is like a light brown or something. I think it. So the way that the camera is, my hair looks like a dark brown, and I guess I don't know if her hair looks red or something. I'll have to I'll have to check it out once I get home, like how it is if they, like, bring him in. I'll check it out and see what it looks like on the camera. Speaking of weekly plug of Class of 07, I do see a couple of people say Class of 07, and then there was a couple of people who were saying, like, Silo. Normally they're kind of here by now, unless they got stuck, unless they were just they ended up talking with my mom for a while. Yeah, because they're not here. I'll text her real quick. Because I miss my baby boy. I want to see my baby boy. Wait, her hair is long. Like, if you think my hair is long, her hair is long. Her hair goes, like, past her butt, I think. And I know she wants to get it, like, all cut off because she wants to, like, donate it or whatever, but... Oh, yeah, they're around the corner, she said. Good Omens Season 2 is about to come out. What's that one on? Is that on HBO too? I don't remember. Since you're booked until August, when do you think you'll be doing Cruel Summer? When it comes out. I'll be doing that one as it comes out. Because I think it's a weekly show. It'll come out with, like... I know for the first time it comes out, it'll come out with 2 episodes. And then I think it's 1 episode a week, from what I could tell. So I'll be doing that one as it comes out. So I'll be doing that one once a week. And then I'll be alternating Buffy and Welcome to Eden until Welcome to Eden is done. Was your family always supportive of you? Yes. Well, my immediate family, yes. My non-immediate family, no. Well, really, my whole family has been supportive. It's just my grandmother at first was really not supportive. But then she ended up being supportive. I guess she's pretty supportive now. It's against her religion, so she struggles with it sometimes. But for the most part, she's fine with it now. But yeah, I've been very lucky to have a supportive family. Y'all be lesbianing together? That sounds dirty. It's official. 39 minutes ago, the Arrowverse came to an end. Oh, what was it? The Flash? Is it The Flash that just ended? Because I think that's what I saw or something. Would you like to play the Last of Us game based on the show called the same name? I've already played it. I've played it a couple of times, actually. Both games. Damn, my son got his car stolen and found out Jasmine's not available. Talk about an effed up day. Yeah. I know. He's been having a bad day. Have you ever had a crush on any of your brother's girlfriends? No. My brother is 8 years younger than I am. No. That would be inappropriate. I am the oldest. How much longer are you on maternity leave? I have 3 more weeks. Yeah. 3 more weeks. I just had a meeting with my boss yesterday. Yeah, I was very excited to have him. I love my job and I love the company that I work for. And I love my boss. And so when I got on the call, I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so excited. I miss you guys so much." The Cannes Film Festival is the most comprehensive film festival in the world, and it was held in France. It's not over yet. It continues. Super good. Huh. There's somebody in the back. Somebody broke into Cass's house. No, I think that was Anna, because I don't think Jasmine's come upstairs yet, but that was Anna. Are you getting better sleep this week? I think he's been getting a little bit better sleep. There's my boy. I mean, I guess there's both of my boys.
He's a little fussy.
Uh-oh. Is someone fussy?
He's a little fussy.
Come here,
Come on, Poncho.
Come here, my love.
Sit down. Sit. The fuck are you wearing?
What do you mean, what am I wearing?
You not a daddy?
Don't make fun of me. Ooh, somebody smells like pee.
I think he pooped too.
Oh, lovely. Someone's awake right now.
He's very awake. Poncho, sit. Sit down. Sit.
He was sleeping when we got over there, but...
Hi, my baby boy.
Awesome.
You're like, Mama never wears this bright colors.
What's that?
Are you confused?
Salted caramel.
Salted caramel.
Oh yeah, that's
Caramel?
the
Caramel?
salted caramel.
Caramel or caramel?
It's definitely caramel, but okay.
Yeah. You my Dobie. You my little Dobie.
What are you doing, boy?
It has a top on it. Can I open this top?
Mm-hmm. Don't spill it everywhere.
Hi, Tracy.
Ooh,
Hi,
it's like-
Joanne.
Hi.
Tracy says hi.
Pancho, you want to sniff?
What's she doing? Oh. He'll
You want to
like,
sniff?
he'll drink it.
Are you okay? Don't throw up on
It's
me.
very strong. It smells good though.
Oh yeah. Oh snap.
It smells.
It is super strong.
All I smell is pee. That's all I smell right now.
Pancho says hi. Pancho, where you going?
Either that or it's wet dog, but I think it's pee that I'm smelling.
Yeah.
Sit down. He thinks it's all about him. He thinks it's all about him.
Where's your
Hi, my
trash
love.
can? Oh,
It's over
I'm gonna
here.
Take this away.
Oh, you sat on my foot.
Oh, thank you so much.
See, I told you Zion will come in here. Or not Zion. Poncho will come in here whenever Zion's in here.
He just has a little obsession with him.
A little bit. A little bit.
He looks like he's doing a split right now, but you can't even tell on camera. I'm talking about Zion.
Oh.
Sit on my foot.
Caramel. Okay. Both of them sound weird to me though.
I told you.
But I do say caramel. She says caramel.
People are upset. Well, some of them, the men are upset because you're a lesbian.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was
So we
born like
all
I
lesbians.
was born
up
like
here.
this. We're all lesbians, except
Yeah.
Zion. I mean, he likes women too, right, Zion?
He likes his ladies. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see his. He's so handsome, even though you smell like pee. Do you smell like pee? Do you smell like pee?
Pancho.
Pancho,
Yes, I know. I know.
Pancho,
What are you
stand down.
doing?
Sit down. Oh, now you're sitting next to me.
I think he's confused by my shirt.
Pancho.
He's like, Mama never wears bright colors.
He's like,
What
"What
is
the hell?"
this?
Yeah. He's probably reading it like daddy.
He's like, I ain't got a daddy.
Dad.
Daddy.
I ain't got no daddy. Or he'd probably be like, what's a daddy?
He's like, Dad.
I don't know what that means. What is this word?
Let's go.
He's like drooling. I know.
You must have peed a lot because I think you probably had a fresh diaper like at 9 o'clock.
Right
Did
on
you-
the foot. Okay.
Did you have a fresh diaper at 9
You just
o'clock?
love sitting on my feet, huh?
Yeah, I was sitting on my
Look
feet.
at the-
I was like,
Look at
Ah,
these
shut
chubby
up,
cheeks.
shut up. Put his ears in a
No,
pony-
don't do that.
Put his ears in a
No, don't do that.
ponytail.
He's like that.
He likes the lights. What do you see? Do you see baby Zion?
He's looking at himself.
I know he's looking at himself in the
Look
camera.
at him. Well, we just put him up in front of like mirrors recently, and so he's just been like staring at himself. Pancho, it's okay, bub. Come on.
I'm not a lesbian, but I like if he sits on my foot one more time, I'm gonna have a broken toe.
I know he'll be running around the corner and end up stepping on my damn
Like
toes.
hanging around
You
them.
can see him,
Lesbians
but
are okay. Kinda. I don't know if I would hang out with lesbians all day.
Nice.
So
What's the name of your dog?
Poncho.
it's Pancho. It's Pancho boy. What are you doing? Sit down. Sit.
Zion looks just as confused with tech as I do.
What are you doing? Are you a good boy?
Aww.
Are you a good boy? Yeah.
You freaking mini horse.
He just looks so handsome.
I know. He's such a handsome boy.
Look at him. Oh. He like, who you talking about me?
You doing the eyebrows? We call him the Nike brows. Cause he'll end up putting his eyebrows and they look like the little Nike check marks.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
I know, he's got some
He's
crazy
so-
old brows.
So like, who's that?
Wait, go over there next to him.
What am I doing?
The same look, cause he's your twin.
Oh, I gotta like. Oh, Pancho.
Poncho.
Pancho, gentle. Too much.
Oh, right,
Too
yep,
much.
right on the foot. Okay.
What's he doing? You gotta.
Oh, your
What-
eyebrows
what
are
the-
covered. I don't know. Just make the same face as him.
Oh, okay. Poncho, please, no.
But especially when he does like the
Oh, the like, yeah.
mad squints.
Those brows are very expressive. He
Oh,
just tooted on
I
me.
couldn't
That
tell
was
if
him.
that was Poncho or
That was him. That was not me. We did change him before he left. I figured you guys did. He must have just peed a lot because now he just smells like pee.
Say oopsie.
Oops. Say
What's
oops.
she staring at, bud? Oh, now he's staring at himself because that's how he's
Oh,
staring at
yeah.
himself.
Who's that?
He's tooting on me. That is not me, by the way.
Oh.
Zion giving us the what you talking about, Willis?
Oh, we can call him Willis. He kind of looks like a Willis.
He's just staring at himself right now. That's what he's doing.
Oh,
Poncho.
He's gonna be a Willis. Poncho, listen. Gentle, bub. Gentle. Sit down. Sit down. Yes.
He had been
can
staring
laugh
straight
him
into the
from
camera for a while.
afar.
Yeah, he is. Oh, he is. Yeah, he's doing it again. What is that?
I was looking too. I was like, what?
What?
Oh, he got a little drool, bud.
Are you
He's
drooling?
drooling?
Are
Or is
you
that just a
drooling?
reflection?
I think it.
He's looking too. He's like, what?
Oh, I just poked my fat
Is that
head on
Mama?
the camera. I didn't mean to do that.
It's like, what's
Oh,
Mama
okay.
doing?
I just can't read them.
You can join along.
Excuse me.
What was Poncho's reaction when Zion was first born? It was pretty funny, cause I mean we have a video of it. But he would stare at Zion and then he would like stare at me
Do it.
and then he would just like go back and forth.
Calm down.
It
was pretty funny.
It's so
Is that
freaking
Mama?
hot in here. He is on my
Hey,
feet
Zion.
again.
What's he doing?
Star of the show. Yeah, he is a star of the show.
Mm-hmm. What was that? What was that?
He's been doing we've been trying to teach him. Well, we've been trying to teach him the wave. And then also
You wave hi? You say hi to people?
hi.
Say hi.
There you go. You
Good
get
job.
it. Good job, buddy. Easy.
Pancho, come on. Pancho, come on, bub.
And then we've been doing Anna was first teaching him but then he would just stick his tongue out, so then he was just blowing like raspberries, like. So he'll do both, or he'll try to.
Can I help you? You handsome.
He's so handsome. For some reason, Jasmine, your hair looks red and Cassie's looks brown. On the camera.
My hair is
It kind of does.
definitely
Your hair is
brown.
just, yeah, your hair's just like super light brown.
The color comes from probably all of my dead ends. My hair a little crusty. I'm gonna get it cut
Sit down.
though.
Sit.
Soon
I miss him so
I'll
much
be a
already. I
sibling.
know.
A sibling? What?
Except tonight, maybe it's lighting. Maybe. My hair's
Well, you
brown.
are on this side versus I think last time you were on that side. What are you doing, Bubba? Oh, I'm sorry. Jeez. I know.
Pancho.
Cutie patootie. He's looking at you.
He's not looking at Mama. You see your Mama?
Zion. Hi. How's your evening going? You got the poots? You got the poots?
Yeah, because he's been pooting on me.
You a stinky boy?
Do you want some chicken?
Did you have chicken?
You want chicken
You
strips?
have chicken?
Chicken strips?
He loves the word chicken, by the way. It makes
Do you
him
like
smile.
the word chicken? There he goes. I have some chicken in the freezer. I'm not gonna ask your mom to take it out though, because she'll take out one tenderloin. Look looking at me like,
You can tell Poncho's really fascinated by Baby Z. Oh yeah, he is. That's like,
for sure.
yeah,
For sure.
that's his. It's his baby. He thinks this is his baby.
Look at that tongue.
He's very overprotective. He is sleepy or just got up. I think. What'd you say? He just got up.
We're all sleepy.
Poncho.
Oh.
Okay, that's enough, buddy. He missed him. Zion's been gone all day because he's been at grandparents, so Poncho's missed him. So he's stop! You're licking the crap out of me.
I run a small 3D printing company. I'm an engineer. So.
Is that mama?
Yep. But
Anna, do you sing to Baby Z?
No.
sometimes, yeah, I do actually.
Appropriate songs?
All the time.
Nothing
but.
I showed him J. Cole. Didn't I? He's like, yeah. Didn't I show you J. Cole?
He's like, J who? J who?
You know who I'm talking about. Don't play games now.
And then this mama sings Disney songs.
I sang WAP the other day.
Do you see my new Funko Pop?
Huh?
Do you see my new Funko Pop?
What?
In front of my...
Well, I can't
Share.
tell
Share.
amongst all of your other Funko Pops.
Look at that. Oh. Share, that's cool. I like that one. That's pretty
Zion
cool.
does not think it's cool.
I didn't know they made
He's
a
getting
Share
fussy 'cause he
Funko
needs
Pop.
I know. They didn't.
Ow.
Till now.
That's pretty cool. Oh, it's like new.
Yeah.
New.
Mm-hmm.
The new.
Are you staring at yourself? Who is that? Is that Baby Z?
I want coffee now.
Oh,
You want it right now at 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
Well,
I'll probably be up another
gym time.
forever.
The gym time. Gym time.
Has he a favorite toy or teddy yet? No, not really. Not yet. Cher just came out last week.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
damn.
Oh, so you were on it. Is what I'm hearing.
As a Funko Pop. Well, yeah.
That's cool.
We knew as a Funko Pop, yeah.
I wonder how many like Funko Pops there are all together.
Nice MILF sign.
I don't
I just
know.
noticed.
Probably
It
a
actually
ton.
says muff if you pay attention close enough.
It does not.
Muff.
It says MILF.
Okay.
Muff.
I guess Poncho licked so much Zion. Yeah, he was licking Zion. I mean, that's what he does. He doesn't ever do anything. He just licks him.
Oh yeah.
He licks him. He just gives him kisses. But then I like put my hand like so he would stop licking him for a minute, and so he like licked my hand like crazy. Jeez,
I've been
you're waiting
waiting
3 months.
for it to.
Oh
Holy
man,
crap.
you're patient. I'm not patient.
You think they're gonna make an Elora Danon one? Nah, probably not now.
I got coffee at 7:30 or so and finished around 2 p.m. I drink coffee at random times, mostly because I'm awake at random times. So whenever I feel like drinking it is when I'll drink it, even if it's at 3 a.m.
Yeah. I try to go easy on the coffee just because I take like creatine and stuff like that, and so you don't want to like overload on the caffeine and whatnot. So,
I do.
but she does. She's crazy. And then we also do like
He slaughtered
pre-workout.
on me. I'm like, what is that?
Ghost pre-workout.
You need like a
It's the
fan.
best.
I do have a fan. It's in the
Gentle,
closet.
dude.
Well,
Gentle.
it's not doing much in there.
It's hot in here.
How are you not sweating right now?
I don't
I'm
know. It is
starting
hot
to
in here.
sweat.
It's hot in here.
How you do it?
Starting to
I don't know.
run out of breath.
You
It
brought
is
the
hot in
heat.
here.
Oh, I'm like, I am reading. This is how I'm reading this. I go. Things I know. She's the star of the show. Definitely. Oh,
yeah.
he knows.
He knows.
Salted caramel is one of my favorite flavors. Oh, mine too.
Not
I like
mine.
salted caramel. It's not her favorite flavor.
I love salted caramel stuff.
So
Caramel.
I sing Puff the Magic Dragon. Recorded the-
Yeah, being in the closet does suck, so I don't know why you would put the fan in there. So
Well, I think when I redid the office, I put it in there, and I just haven't dragged it back out.
Hi, Joe.
He's like, hello.
And now he's just sitting there.
Yeah, he's just laying there.
Boy. Boy. That's my Dobie. That's my Dobie.
Alrighty, guys, we probably need to end the stream because I was gonna say I have a full diaper here, but it's not mine. It's his. There's a full diaper.
And hers.
Yeah.
And hers.
Yeah. I need
Don't let
to
her lie
change
to
my
you.
diaper.
Happens.
It's full.
Don't let it lie.
But all I'm smelling is pee right now. So.
Your shirt says DDY. Titty.
Oh.
Love these. The end of a stream after dark. I know. Brings it full circle. Alrighty, guys. Well, I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye, guys.
Bye. Ponch is like, I did not say bye yet.